Welcome back to another video. If you guys are new here, we're the Football Fitness Twins. And in today's session, we're going to be doing active recovery, combining foam rolling and static stretching. All you need is a foam roller and a stretching band. Structure is very simple. We'll be foam rolling a particular muscle group for 30 seconds, and then immediately after stretching that exact muscle for 30 seconds. We'll be hitting 6 muscle groups, including fascia and smaller muscle groups. For this video, we're just gonna be doing enough to show you guys how it's done. We won't be doing the full 30 seconds. All right, let's get after it. Before we get started, just notice the different foam rollers that we have. Connor's got a styrofoam, smoother foam roller. Mine's got knobs, harder material. So this one that I'm using is going to dig deeper into the muscle, which might hurt some people, and that's not good. So know your body and which feels more comfortable. We're gonna be working from bottom up, starting with the calves. Most important here is get the whole muscle. So we're going from joint to joint. So underneath the knee joint, all the way down to the heel. Use your hands, your arms to prop yourself up so that you can get a nice roll. And again, notice how we're getting the whole muscle. So we're rolling, turning. Yeah, make sure you get every angle. More of the inside of the calf, then down the center, and then more on the outside. And here's an important tip right here. So right here, I feel very tender. I'm gonna hold it there until I feel like it's released. Those are trigger points. This will help you release the muscle and feel better, promotes healing and recovery. Then once you feel better, you can continue foam rolling. Once we feel better, 30 seconds to anywhere to 2 minutes. Now we're gonna stretch the muscle. So for me, I like this for my calf. I'll show the variation. You can stand and lean your toes onto the foam roller, and then your body, you'll lean forward and you'll feel a nice stretch in the calf. So again, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, up to 2 minutes. And then once we've done the foam roll and stretch for the left leg, move on to do the right leg. Now we're gonna move up to the hamstring. So now we're gonna go from behind the knee joint all the way to behind, just before you get to your butt muscle. If you want more tension, put that leg on top of the other and kind of lean forward a little bit, get more weight onto the hamstring. And don't avoid the painful areas. If you feel a tender area, continue rolling over it. Once you feel better, grab your band, wrap around the foot, lean back, and get a nice stretch back here. If you're not that flexible, you can prop yourself up on your elbows and pull back again, get the nice stretch. We want to feel the stretch, but it should still feel comfortable. You shouldn't overstretch and risk injury. Again, make sure you move on to the right side now. Foam roll the right hamstring, stretch the right hamstring. Now we're gonna work up to the glute muscle, this muscle right here. So we're gonna, if you put your left leg over your right knee, you're gonna be working the left side. This is super important, this muscle. It's one of the largest muscle groups, and for soccer players, super important. This is where you generate power. Once we get that, we're gonna now stretch that muscle. I'm wrapping my hands around one leg and pulling towards my chest.
I'll show a variation.
Right here.
Calvin has the figure 4. This is more, I'll do the pigeon pose.
Once you feel better,
other side. So you'll get the right side foam roll, the right glute, and then stretch the right glute. Working our way, actually, so we're gonna hit the other parts of the leg. IT band and TFL side. This is a small muscle group, very important for hip stability. So here, I'll do my right side for video purposes. As a footballer, the IT band will probably be very tender. So I use my leg, my top leg, to take off a little bit of pressure so my entire weight isn't on my IT band. If you don't feel anything, then you could stack your top leg on top of the leg that's working. So important tips here. Again, we're foam rolling from the side of the knee all the way up to the TFL, and make sure you're relaxed during the whole movement. When you're relaxed, you're allowing the foam roller to penetrate deeper into the connective tissue, and that'll help promote faster healing and recovery. And just to add on top of that, to stay relaxed, it's important not to hold your breath. It might be, if you feel a little bit of discomfort, we tend to hold our breath, so make sure you're breathing throughout the entire process. Now for the stretch. So whatever side you did, I worked my right side. Now I'm gonna stretch that same muscle that I just worked. Connor did the left side, so he'll be stretching the left. Get a nice stretch on the outside of the leg. So again, whatever leg you did, do the opposite side. Now we're gonna work into the front of the leg, quads. This is one of my favorite. You can do 2 at once if you want. That'll actually be easier, not as much tension in the foam roll. Yeah, if you want, you could do, if you're feeling a little bit too much tension, you could do 1 leg. I'm using my other leg to, again, just take off a little bit of pressure. Once you're done there, wrap the band around your foot. Keep your knee, your upper knee on the band or on the foam roller. Get on your stomach, relax, and then pull the band gently. Once you feel better, once you feel like your muscle is looser, go to the other leg. Now we finished our lower body, we're gonna move up. Let's get missed the inside of the leg.
Yeah.
Adductors.
We'll finish the adductor, then we'll move up. So we have 2 different variations, as you can see.
This will help loosen up the groin area, which is pretty high risk for soccer players to injure. So we're going deep all the way to the groin and then side of the knee. Once you feel better, we're gonna lean back, wrap the band around your foot, and drop the leg as far as you feel until you feel that stretch.
You can drop the leg down and also pull the band towards your head.
Once you feel better, whatever leg you did, now work the other side. Now we can work the upper body. So we're gonna do lower back and upper back. We're hitting the fascia in the lower back as well, which is crucial for connecting the upper and lower bodies. So it's good to keep this part of the body loose. Once you're done with that, my stretch that I like is just knee hugging. So for me, I like to do the child's pose. I'll get on my knees and I'll lean back.
All right, good work. Awesome work, guys. Again, this was our active recovery session using a foam roller and a stretching band. You guys should feel nice and loose at this point. As you can see how important it is, these are crucial to do after a tough soccer game or gym session. To add on to that, these sessions help reduce tightness, soreness, and get you ready to go the next day. For those of you who are new, we like to take our pro football experience and put it into simple sessions that anybody can do to level up their game. And if you guys enjoyed this training session, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.